may help you in understanding an act of communication, we should teach you these features. I will not bother about teaching you the new words. What is meant by I am hungry, I am, what is, how do we say, I no. What I'm interested in is I teach you how to speak, how to use the strategies so that to understand someone speaking in the English language. That's what I'm interested in. So all the features that help you understand an act of communication that is what that we should focus on when we teach English as an international language. So, however, but the fact that, you know, when we speak English, when we use English at the international level, a lot of people use it for different purposes. I will not teach you just, I mean, if you are, let's say, you want some, if you are studying English because you want to be a barrister or a solicitor, I will focus on the language of law. If you want to be a doctor, I will focus on the language of medical English. But the fact that some of you will be journalists, others will be a businessman, so the nature of conversation varies. It is not, you know, it's not one purpose. English is not used for one particular purpose, it's used for different purposes. That's the problem here again. Therefore, we need to know what features tend to be crucial for a full convergence of meaning, and that's constituted to focus in the teaching of it. Now, we need to know what are the most important features that do characterize the speech of English as an international language. We should go out, listen to people, non-native speakers of course, okay, record what they say, bring them and have a study all their features and see what are the most important elements. This leads me from teaching pragmatic as option B, A, to option B, as I told you. Now, from discourse as a productive discourse as a communicative process, by means of interaction. I explain. Discourse, what is discourse? Discourse is language used for communicative purposes. When we use language to communicate, for communication, it is called discourse. It's language used in context. Now, if you see it from that particular angle, it is the product. It is, as we say in French, c'est le produit. C'est le produit, c'est un produit. It's a product. Because we talk, I mean, I have used English, you have used English, we start talking to each other. Then the outcome, the result is discourse. So here we see it as product. Now, what I'm interested in, not this one, I'm interested in the process that led to this product. So I don't see discourse as being a product, I see it now as a process. How I started talking, how the lady here in front of me answered my questions, how the communication was built. That's what I'm interested in. So that's what I will focus on. So, as I said, one way of doing this is to go highlight all the pragmatic features that characterize the speech of people. It means see how people, when they speak, what are the features that come a lot. What are these features? Okay. For instance, when I'm here, I noticed a lot of features from in the Japanese language, though I don't understand Japanese. And I asked, okay, what do you mean by this? Why you are using this in particular point? So there are features that I could pick up. Now, a lot of research have been done on this particular topic. And what we have found speakers do not seem to set much of premium on correctness. When we speak English as a foreign language, we have found that people do not worry about making mistakes. It's not important if I make a mistake. What is important is that my message gets through, but you understand me. For instance, I said, instead of saying, hi, I am Neddar, say, hi, Neddar, I am. As soon as he said, yeah, nice to meet you, so it's all right, you have understood me. So, grammar goes to hell. And no need for grammar. This is what we have been noticing. At times, the participants admit their incompetence in the language as a means of request for help and collaboration. Sometimes, you know, we have noticed that a lot of people, when they start speaking English with any professionalism, they say, sorry, I don't know English a lot. He is admitting that he's incompetent. But this admittance, this acceptance of being ignorant in the language, not competent enough, implies what? Implies, please, help me in making me understood. This is a request for help. Help me. Okay? When you say to somebody, sorry, I'm not so good in English, what you are admitting, what you are asking for, you are asking for help and collaboration. That's what we have noticed when it comes to this particular topic. Another point that we have noticed, EFL speakers, unlike native speakers, do not use extractors like, I better be off now. You see, you are with a group of people, and you want to leave. And just you go, and you go, you leave the room. Now, the English people, they use lots of, oh sorry, I've got something to do, I say, well, I'd better be off now. Sorry, sorry, okay, bye. We don't use it. I mean, people, the IEL speakers, they do not use a lot of extractors. And this gives the impression that we are rude. In fact, we are not, because we do not know. That's the point. And so we should teach our learners these facts. So in the opening closing phases of conversation, instead transition and interaction are marked by long and frequent pauses. So when you take the floor, right at the floor, there is a lot of silence between us, because we do not know. We do not know if it is our turn to speak. So we are afraid of interrupting people, because we know that in our culture, it's not good to interrupt people, so we keep silent for a while. So yes, speak, come on, speak, please. And you start speaking. So we need to tell you all these sorts of things. That's what we need to know. So, safe topic, another point, but what have you noticed? Safe topics, what do I mean? That do not require an elaborate vocabulary. We always we've got a tendency to choose topics that are easy. We don't speak about philosophy in English. We don't speak about, we all go, the weather, we talk about the weather. It's cold outside, yes, it's cold. It's safe, it's a topic which is easy. Okay, we speak about football if we like football because it's easy. We speak about shopping because it's easy. Something that we do, a topic that we do know. So that's what we have what we have noticed, that I rather prefer to complex topics. Complex topics are avoided. And where high complexity language is required in this sense, topics are kept short. We speak very short sentences, and that in the surface level. But we don't go deep into the matters. No, we treat things very superficially. Very often speech occurs simultaneously. We speak simultaneously. We don't know when it's our turn to speak. This simply depends on competency. So those, sorry, this is another word. For instance, the more one is a professional speaker, the more he can talk to several people at the same time. But I'm talking to the lady here, then, yes, sorry, yes, what do you want to say? Then I go on to another person. So the more somebody is proficient, he has got to the high level of proficiency, the more he talks to several people. Whereas for most of us who are not competent enough, we speak to this person, then, yes, sorry, please, I'm talking to her. Then I come back to you, sorry, sorry. Once I finish, I go up to you then. This is what I have been noticed. Frequent use of politeness formula and back channels. So what we have noticed that the politeness formula, the word, the expression of politeness and back channeling, we do not use the same as those of the native British English speakers. Though IS speakers use the same amount of sporty back channels as, sorry. This is the call for prayers for the Muslims. So, okay. Sorry. So, what we have noticed. Now, another type